Hello, I'm Rosie Purdie and I'm directing the revival of The Bartered Bride at Garsington Opera this summer. In The Bartered Bride we have a young couple, Marzenka and Yannick, who are in love, but unfortunately Marzenka has already been promised to another through her family's arrangement of marriage with a marriage broker, which is unfortunate because her betrothed, the timid Vashek, is not what she's looking for, and he is sort of just figuring out his way in the world as well, which coincides with the arrival of a travelling circus to town, which is sort of represents this exotic otherness that comes into this very closed, tight-knit community and disrupts their daily routine. The thing about The Bartered Bride is that it's packed full of problems. There's lots of different disagreements and arrangements happening, but ultimately it all works out in the end. I think I'm really excited to introduce the brand new cast to the colourful world that we created in 2019. And I'm also excited to see how the show evolves with their new personalities and their new ideas that they'll bring to it as well. Particularly for me, it's really exciting to work on an opera where the lead female role of Marzenka is quite fiery and doesn't do what she's told. It's interesting that this piece was written in the 1860s. However, we still have this character who won't be told what to do and whose mother also encourages her to make up her own mind, which I think is refreshing, and it's exciting to work on a piece like that. In The Bartered Bride, the chorus play the community in the village, and in our production, which is set in the 1950s, each chorus member has their own individual character, which is really exciting. So we have, for example, the local pig farmer, the lady who runs the post office, and the formidable head of the WI. And what's really special about the production is that each member of the chorus has the opportunity to find their own storyline and their own relationships within the piece, and then all of these storylines knit together to create a sort of wonderful onstage community. I think it's also a really fantastic opportunity for this young ensemble of soloists to showcase what they can do on the stage, and I know that, well, we haven't yet met, but I'm very confident that we're going to have a fantastic group of young people. In some ways it is a challenge to stage a huge circus scene in the middle of an opera. An opera in itself is already a big spectacle, and then we're adding on a whole other layer of spectacle. But yeah, there's a real opportunity to combine two art forms with the addition of the circus. And it's kind of amazing to present so much talent on the stage at one time. In 2019, we actually discovered that lots of the chorus and the cast had their own secret circus skills that I'm hoping we'll find again this year. So yeah, it's just a wonderful amalgamation of lots of different people coming together who are amazingly talented. Once we get onto the stage and we see the costumes which bring to life the characters we've been working on in the studio, and we add the orchestra, that's a really special moment for me. It just feels like, yeah, all the hard work that we've done in the studio is suddenly transported into that 1950s village, and it feels real, and I'm most looking forward to that. It's always really special working at Garsington because of the unique location, and it's just so stunningly beautiful. I think with our production that's set in an English countryside village, it sort of couldn't be any more perfect to walk out in the interval to the amazing views of the countryside. The theatre is fantastic. We've got this amazing glass theatre becomes our kind of village hall inside the production. So it just feels really wonderful to have that as our home for The Bartered Bride.